my little TisaTells. How y'all doing today? Well, if you are Kim Kardashian, baby, you're trying to rewrite the past, but you can't because it was just last Wednesday. Y'all, what I'm talking about, this insane article popped up in People magazine. And listen, y'all sent it to me, so we're going to talk about it. Y'all, plus, you know I talk about it anyway. Listen, sit down. We got to talk. Kim needs to figure out a narrative what's going on. Do you know that Kimberly Noel Kardashian popped up in People magazine to give us her version of what happened when Pete was literally blowing up Kim's spot at the Met Gala? If you guys don't know, pictures showed up of Kim and Pete arguing. First, Kim tried to ignore him. Then Pete said something and Kim was like, yo, that's enough. Literally did a face palm. They tried to make it seem like, no, we were just having a great conversation. Sure, girl. Because every time I've seen you talk to someone, you're literally telling them to shut up. The gossip mill is saying that's because Pete was name dropping the man that Kim Kardashian's been hooking up with for over a year. They're saying Pete said it was Jeff Bezos. Y'all want to get more information on that? I did a whole 2 videos with the information, and I'm about to drop a third because all I got to say is 2 words: Scooter Braun. Scooter Braun looks like he might be the connection to all of it. And yes, she did meet him through Pete, but go watch that video to see what I'm talking about, right? So Kim did a little damage control, and this popped up in People. Things only pop up in People if it comes from PR people. Anyway, they said, Kim and Pete are so like close. They're now listen to this, right? Because I'm sorry, this was in Elle magazine. They said some pics of them chatting along with Usher at this year's event left fans wondering what they could still be talking about. They look friendly from the outside. Yeah, because I always face palm my exes while they're talking. With Pete smiling down at his former girlfriend after they crossed paths at the gala. They chatted and it was totally fine. Okay, this has Kris Jenner's fingerprints on it, but just listen to this, right? Pete was purportedly a gentleman and he complimented her look and style, which she appreciated. You mean why those pearls were pulling around her feet? Man, shut up. The insider continued. They both really respect each other and there is zero hard feelings. We'll get to that. He knows Kim was looking to have fun when they dated, and he was totally fine with it. He also enjoyed their time together. Now, let me just stop there before we get to Kim, you need to get a new narrative. The paint hasn't even dried on you putting up a for sale on you and Pete's relationship. You were just having fun. You had your little girl learning how to drive in a golf cart unsupervised with Pete Davidson because you were having fun. You had your little boy in Walmart with Pete Davidson for a Photoshop, and literally he lost Saint, according to TMZ, for fun. You had this man put "My girl's a lawyer" and carved your kid's initials into his neck for fun. You were literally putting up Celine Dion's story posts and crying into your Wheaties for fun. You were going to war with Kanye West defending Pete. I'm always going to defend Pete forever. You got into a private jet with your busy millionaire, maybe billionaire life to go fly across to talk to Pete for a couple of days and left looking distraught for fun. You literally spent 17 hours in a private jet for fun to see, and let's not forget, it probably cost what, $60,000 in fuel to fill up for fun. Kim, you cannot be serious. You was sprung on Pete. That BD energy had you going, and it convinced you were in love. You even were on Keep Up the Kardashians saying, yeah, you know, it's a little like you were so, and now you're trying to say you were just trying to have some fun. I don't know what Kim's doing, but Kim, that makes you look bad. And this also calls into question what's going on with North. Honestly, the fact that you even had North out there like that for some guy you were having fun with, what's really going on? Now I'm looking at what happened at the Met Gala when Kim left North on the street. If you don't know, North went with Kim. It's debatable on whether she wanted to get pictures with North on the red carpet, not where the main photo call is, but on the red carpet, just so it would be memorable. Something happened. North didn't want it. Kim had to go to her call time. So Kim left North on a New York street because the driver had already circled the block. That's how you know that Kim did plan on taking pictures with North. At least this is what it looks like to me, right? If Kim knew that kids weren't allowed on the red carpet, why did North get out the car? You realize they were both in the car together. They got in here, full glammed, all this stuff, got massages. Kim even said, oh, this is what I did for me and Northie. North scheduled massages for us because we have a big day together. We have a big day. They got in full glam. They walked out. North, for whatever reason, did not walk the red carpet. But if she was never planning on walking it, why would North get out the car? You realize that there's a queue of cars. You get out and you have to move because somebody else's car is arriving too. So Kim and North got out the car, right? But North couldn't walk. So she just got left there. The driver pulled off and then came around the corner 2 times. Does that even make sense to some of y'all? I know what the rules say, but you know that rules are for poor people. You realize rules change. Do you realize that there can be exceptions made? Again, if Kim was never planning on taking pictures of North on the red carpet of the Met Gala, why did North exit the car when this isn't Kim's first Met Gala? This is what, her 4th or 5th? She knows how we do. She even showed it in the episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians when they missed their drop off and Kim acted like she solved like cold fusion. Oh my God. You got to go around the corner. No, by the way, I am going to be reviewing Keeping Up with the Kardashians and the Real Housewives of Atlanta. If you're into that, also please hit that like and subscribe button if you haven't already. I would really appreciate it. But when Kim was like, go around the corner. And did I say I'm going to be reviewing Real Housewives of Atlanta? Okay, fine. Back to the drama. And she said, so we went around the corner and it was just like, oh. So she acted like she literally dismantled whatever. So you already know. So why did you let North get out of the car if you knew that it was going to be at least 25 minutes till a car could come back and pick her up? And North standing there while the crowd screaming at her. And she looks at one point happy, at one point shocked, at one point scared, at one point in awe. North is a 9-year-old girl dealing with the beast called fame that crushes grown people. At best, Kim was going to bring North, but she couldn't come and she left her, but that's messed up. Because at the end of the day, I know you have all these fashion obligations, but you are Kim Kardashian. You're not just some D-list reality star. You do have enough clout that you could maybe come a little later. You let your little girl out there to deal with that on her own. You didn't know what was going on. At best, you got her dressed up, flew her out, did her, and then still left her. At worst, y'all, all I'm going to say is this whole narrative that Kim's taking with Pete, I don't know, y'all. I'm beginning to think, and I'm nosy. Kim's messing with somebody with a low, and I think it is a billionaire because Kim has made a huge, you know what? I'm going to keep this for another video, but let's just end with this. Kim said they both really respect each other and there are zero hard feelings. He's a great person, but the relationship got to be a little too much for him with the Kanye West drama. So much press since he's a chill, low-key guy. Y'all, listen, hit the like button. But even if you don't, tune back in because I'm going to do a follow-up video because I'm telling y'all, my gossip sense is tingling. My gossip sense is tingling. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments and I will talk to you later. Bye.